with all the linked financial institutions and marketplace infrastructures, the real worth of XRP will be decided by the tokenization and addition of its value to the XRP ledger. From that point on, the actual institutional charge will be derived. And we are presently investigating that. Some of Ripple's largest companions were even made by me. We will observe the number of ones that banks have priced. If those fees made it onto the XRP ledger, the most current circulating delivery would reveal how much XRP might be in accordance with tokens and the masses. Here, everything will be annihilated. First things first, we need to acknowledge the actual size of the Ripple. All right. In my opinion, when considering the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem and all of the expanding companies inside it, Ripple likely has more relationships than any other crypto business. You can see that HBAR could be right up there with the best of them. But since all you're talking about are bank sizes, as a result of their collaborations, Ripple and XRP are linked to a wide range of global charge structures, such as monetary authorities, financial market infrastructure, chips, chaps, and regulations. This is unfortunate because FG Bank is one of very few major Ripple partners. Report estimates put Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group's total assets at over $2.9 quadrillion, placing it among the world's largest financial groups. They have over 2,000 locations worldwide and over 40 overseas branches. You can see that this bank has a lot of costs. Keeping tabs on these CEOs has made us aware that this pricing will soon be tokenized. Assuming that the bank's actual XRP ledger would contain some of these values, which are numerous as costs, would be a ridiculous assumption. They may possess the secret ledger of the bank. Ripple has the ability to tokenize all of the bank's deposits. They have the option to express their safety. No matter how old or expensive their bonds are, they can exist on the XRP's private ledger. After deciding how much to charge for transportation, customers often go on to promote additional products or request reasonably priced fast delivery of anything. Standard Chartered is a financial firm with assets valued at around $822 billion. Hence, the combined value of those two financial institutions' assets is close to $4 trillion. Examine Santander, if you will. They were somewhat smaller here in Santander, but they had around $1.2 billion. This is the Santander Bank in North America. Naturally, you are already cognizant of the fact that there are different levels of it on a global scale. Here, though, they own assets valued at almost $102 billion. From 358 billion to 1.8 trillion euros in 2021 and 2023, the entire value of Bank of Santander's assets also increased. So they've amassed $1 trillion on a global scale. Then I find myself staring at some of the arena's biggest banks. Also, you've worked with major American and Chinese financial institutions like Goldman Sachs, MUFG Bank. Associated with Ripple, either they are currently jogging with Ripple or they are a companion's partner. Here, Ripple is being utilized. Participating financial institutions include HSBC, Site General, Wells Fargo, UBS, and Goldman Sachs. There is no doubt that Bank of China is linked through Trangolo. I thought that was BNP Paribas. Other financial firms include Santana Group, Royal Bank, and RBC. Royal Bank. Fees charged by these banks are just outrageous. The world's largest banks are these. In addition, they are Ripple's collaborators. Looking at the number of fees listed under the assets of each of these institutions allows you to verify that it is within 1 billion, hence 16 trillion, precisely. All right, please accept this USD amount, which is just about $1 billion. As a result, when examining the Bank for Agriculture and Industry in China, Collaborations like these are crucial. One of Bank of China Limited's subsidiaries, JP Morgan Chase, has $3 trillion. Bank of America has $3.5 trillion on hand. There are $2.8 trillion at BNP Paribas. I agree. Can we reasonably expect that a significant portion of these costs will be recorded on the XRP ledger? That is my prediction for what will happen. I agree. How soon that will happen is anybody's guess, but I think you will see some wild activity inside the charge as those banks start to express all of their value on chain, since you are beginning to upload trillions of dollars to it. You need to be aware of the possible shockwave this could cause, as the world's seventh largest bank by assets, HSBC, has just dropped the bombshell by announcing its adoption of Bitcoin through Medico and Ripple. I agree. Here you go. Imagine the XRP ledger has $2 trillion, 900,000,000 worth of values added to it. What would happen then? How would that impact the fee? I agree. I must admit, I took care of most of this for you. Very well. In order to get to the point, I can almost feel your itchiness, so I'll skip over this part. You should try it out. Using the present circulating supply of 57%, the price of XRP might be close to $50 if $3 trillion are added to the XRP ledger. $3 trillion is all it is. Envision yourself with a reliable source of income, a sizable bank, digital money, and other assets in the next 5 to 10 years. The tokenization of assets and these kinds of banks might make getting $3 trillion a common way to gain $50. If we were to raise that to $5 trillion using the existing supply, we could receive $80.66. The sum of $173 might be in the tens of trillions of dollars. Did I hear $10 trillion? As far as the worldwide right is concerned, it's less than 1% of the total cost. Can we really believe that the first class, which is among the most desirable technology for banks and large banks, will be priced at less than 1%? From a practical standpoint, I estimate that this will be around 5%. If the number is 10, 50, or 100 trillion, as you are well aware, it becomes clear how rapidly this can spiral out of hand. The next step is to decrease the circulating deliver by staking, which can be done using AMMs, and by establishing long-term holders with both primary and secondary banks. We haven't even gotten to that point yet institutions are buying cryptocurrencies to deter holders. Put all of one's belongings in the bank, however, they must also correctly offer cryptocurrency to their customers. That is true for both of us. Therefore, you understand that at a multiplicative level, this amounts to approximately $700 in actual dollars. To add that much to the XRP ledger would be $100 trillion. You are already aware of the fact that there are 20 or 30 billion tokens available in the event that the circulation supply is reduced. You might potentially reach $5,000, $6,000 or $7,000